1868. A terrible civil war was 3 years in the past. The Golden Railroad spike, which was to tie two oceans together, would be pounded home 1 year in the future. And the first great herd of cattle was driven up the dusty trails from Texas. It was a time of explosive enterprise and enormous tension, for the Civil War had left thousands homeless and impoverished. Peaceful religious sects were still facing dreadful persecution, and the bitterness between Indian and white was reaching a climax. The West, once a land of awesome but tranquil beauty, had become a battleground for 100 diverse reasons. And in the midst of these conflicting forces stood the settlers. Among them one family named Macahan, and a man called Zeb.
Major?
Go, Mac.
Macahan's on his way in, sir.
Oh, thank the Lord.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We're all getting a little edgy.
Get him in here the moment he arrives, will you, Mac?
Yes, sir, but...
I know, but when he understands how important this is, it's gonna be all right.
I'll bring him in, sir.
Howdy, Mr. McCain.
Hi, Jeff.
Hey, you sure been sweating your arrival, sir.
That's so?
Yeah.
Up and down good, will you, Jeff? He's earned it.
Yes, sir. Come on, boy.
Howdy, Zeb.
Mac?
Where the heck you been?
I'm just doing what they told me to. Say, there's a Romanov flag flying there, isn't it?
Sure is. How'd you know that?
Well, I spent me some time with the Ruskies out at Fort Ross in the 40s. What's going on?
Now, come on, the Major will explain it to you.
Oh, now, wait a minute. You got to set me straight here, Mac. When I was riding in, why, they was a hell of a good-looking woman up there on the ramparts with a glass of champagne in her hand. Now, what you boys running up here, a bawdy house or something?
Come on, I'll show you. See for yourself.
But sure, I believe that, Mac.
I don't blame you, Zeb. I can't get used to it either.
Well, look what we have here. I bet he's the one we've been waiting for.
I suspect you're right. Looks like he's been raised in a hollow tree.
I think he's magnificent.
Sorry to interrupt, old friend, but the Major awaits, remember?
Dang shame.
Valerie, my dear, your basic instincts are beginning to show.
Why, Your Highness, I thought it was my baser basic instincts that attracted you.
Good Lord. The more polish we try to put on you, the more your peasant background keeps asserting itself. Well, Your Highness, it appears our wait may be over at last.
Хорошо. Это пустная, очень прекрасная смотрета. Жарко здесь, Сергей, жарко. Умирай.
Shame on you, Uncle. You made us all promise to speak nothing but English in the presence of our hosts.
You are quite right, Sergei. You are, of course, quite right. Forgive me, Captain Boynton.
Not at all, Your Highness.
Was that our guide?
I believe it is. I'm told his name is Macahan. He's somewhat of a legend out here. The Indians have great respect for him. They call him White Eagle.
White Eagle. How droll. How very droll.
Oh, Zeb, I can't tell you how glad I am to see you.
Oh, Major,
Well, I expected you last week. What kept you?
you didn't say nothing about any hurry getting back.
Well, when you left, there wasn't any hurry. But you hadn't been gone 48 hours when I got a message from Washington about them. Now, that is a royal hunting expedition. I expected 3 or 4 people. Looks like they brought the whole Russian court with them.
Well, who are they?
Well, the big gun is His Imperial Highness the Grand Duke Dmitri. He's brother to the Tsar, no less. The young one's his nephew, Sergei. He's the Count of Kiev. Now, they've been invited here by the American government, and I have orders to supply them with the best available guide.
Guide?
And that's you. Now, they've been here for 5 days, and they're beginning to get indignant. I gather they're not accustomed to waiting for anything.
Now, where am I supposed to guide them to?
Now, Zeb, I know you did not hire out to be a nursemaid to a bunch of Russian blue bloods, but this is important.
You said something about a hunting expedition. What are we supposed to be hunting?
Well, buffalo. Now, that's what the State Department sent them over here for. They don't have buffalo over in Russia.
Well, we don't have a hell of a lot of them left out here in case the State Department don't know that.
That's exactly why we need you, Zeb. Look, the Civil War bled this country dry. We can't afford trouble with the Russians right now or anybody else. There's been a lot of saber ratting in the last couple of months. All you gotta do is take those Russians out, let them shoot a few buffalo, and that's it.
How many's a few?
A couple of 100 head. He just wants a few trophies to take back and hang.
Couple of 100 head. Major, I don't know much about diplomatic relations, and I don't give a damn. But I know that those Indians that we've driven off of their hunting lands are starving because the rations that the government's supposed to send them never seem to show up. Now you're suggesting that we go out and kill the animals that'll keep them alive this winter.
Zeb, for the love of heaven, will you be practical?
Practical? The last 5 years, every white hunter in this country, and plenty of them that never shot a gun before, have been out killing buffalo. Now, as a result of all that, I ain't seen a buffalo within 50 miles of this fort in the last year and a half.
There's buffalo in the Black Hills.
Let me tell you something, Major, in case you forgot. In April of this year, the United States government signed a treaty with the Sioux Nation guaranteeing that no white man had ever set foot in the Black Hills again. That's their sacred land. It's the home of their gods.
I am not suggesting we break the treaty, but those hills aren't fenced. I'm sure you can find a herd wandering across the line somewhere. Zeb, this hunt is the State Department's #1 priority.
Hell with their priority. Now, if them Russians want to fight, we'll kick their backsides off. But I'm damned if I'm going to go out and help them kill buffalo for the fun of killing.
Now, where are you going?
I'm going up into the high country. Try and forget what's going on around here. So long, Mac.
Zeb. I tried to warn you, Harry.
Macahan, I order you to come back here.
I'm not one of your soldier boys, Drake. You can't order me to do anything.
You are still on the Army payroll.
Not anymore. I just quit.
One moment. You're the guide we waited for 5 days? If it's a matter of money, just name your price. Not money. Well, every man has a price. Perhaps it is, women?
Sonny, you best get your hand off my arm before you lose it.
It seems, Major, that we can put very little faith in your promise.
I am dreadfully sorry, Your Highness. buffalo hunting requires very specialized skills, and Macahan is the best guide in these parts, but I'll get you another good man. I'll give you my word.
How long do we have to wait this time?
A few days. A few days at the very most.
But perhaps in the meantime you can order some more champagne. Unless, of course, that too is beyond your capabilities.
I'll see to it, Your Highness.
No, son, I'm just a little sick. Hunting is one thing, but this kind of slaughter turns my stomach. The royal guests, and if they want to kill every buffalo in the territory, all we can do is keep smiling. Maybe we can discourage the Grand Duke from taking home the whole country as souvenirs.
It's up to you, Captain. Up to me, I wouldn't have me no buffalo shoot. No, sir. I'd have me a Sioux shoot. I'd give them Ruskies some Indian heads to take back to hang as trophies in their rooms.
Well, that's where we disagree, too, Brinkerhoff. There's an old saying, live and let live. And we better sure start following that advice.
Well, Captain, looks like we might have some negotiating to do.
Negotiate? What for? We're not on their land.
No, but we done killed a heap of their buffalo. They don't look none too friendly.
Listen, you be tactful. And I do mean, Brinkerhoff, tactful.
Uncle! Look! Indians!
Cushman, stop!
The American savages. Aren't they superb?
Be careful, Sergei. They are armed.
Oh, I'm sure they're harmless, Uncle. Perhaps we can persuade them to entertain us for a little fee.
Azaki, drive on, Cushman.
Kasanka! Le, itkanchitcha!
Says these here buffaloes belongs to Satangai.
Whose buffaloes?
Satangai is the war chief of the Sioux Nation. They're claiming the buffalo belonged to them.
Tell them it's a mistake. We didn't know they considered the buffalo their property.
Iwashte Lashni.
Mistake? What mistake? Shooting wild animals on the open land? Ridiculous.
Sergei.
Anagamtapo. Lema khoche. Lela khota.
He wants to know what we're doing here on their treaty land.
Their land? Of course, we're 20 miles in. We are 20 miles.
I ain't no damn surveyor, Major.